Ani Buju Danam Nishnataz Anemki Wikadong Nindanuji Miigwech Bindigan Mamoe Menajuan. Hello, greetings. My name is Dan Adams. I was in the Ojibwe language to say welcome. I live in Thunder Bay, and we welcome you to here, and we greet you with respect.
The team at Ontario Soccer, we're so excited to be here. It's been an amazing day so far, and we have way more action to come this afternoon. But first, we wanted to talk to you, Dan, about the work that you do at BMO.
I'm the interim head of the Indigenous Banking Unit. I'm also the vice president for Ontario. And BMO's Indigenous Banking Unit is the first and the oldest banking unit of all the banks. We were created in 1992, so we're 32 years in, and every year we just want to get a little bit better.
Let's talk a little bit about BMO and their commitment to the Indigenous community, but also their commitment to soccer. How do those two things coexist, and how does soccer help maybe bridge the gap between Ontario and the Indigenous communities in our province and beyond?
BMO is the bank of soccer, and there's a few reasons for that. One of the main reasons is it's a sport that's accessible to everybody, and so that was really important to us to support that. So no matter if you're in an urban area or a small town or in a First Nation community, soccer is available, and we're going to be there to help out in any way we can.
Events like this Indigenous Youth Festival that we had today, what do you think it does for Indigenous youth? Does it help maybe build stronger relationships with other youth in the Thunder Bay community? Does it help them maybe feel more empowered? Does it help them celebrate their identity? What do you think it does for the youth?
I think all of those things. So Thunder Bay is very important for our Indigenous customers because there's so many Indigenous people who live in Thunder Bay, and it's also the home territory of Fort William First Nation as well as Robinson Superior Treaty. So Thunder Bay has a high population of Indigenous people, and it's really important for us is to make sure that we celebrate that and that we service our customers in a respectful and cultural appropriate way. In my branch, we actually have a beautiful Indigenous mural coming into the branch, and that's the first thing all of our customers see. And so what that acknowledges is that our Indigenous customers are important, and we are on the lands of the First Nation people in Anishinaabe territory. So we need to acknowledge that, and that's part of our reconciliation journey as well, is to be better. And every year, that is the path that we're on, is to be better every single year.
We're kind of on a similar path, I guess. Ontario Soccer, we're always trying to get better every day. Part of that is being more inclusive with our programs and events like today's. So could you tell us maybe about some of the barriers or obstacles that people from Indigenous communities might run into getting involved with sport or attending events like this? Is there anything that you can speak to?
Yeah, so especially in Indigenous communities. So Indigenous communities have funding agreements, and they are part of the Constitution of Canada. So Canada does provide funding, however, it's underfunded. So leadership in all communities, they try to do their best with the underfunding that they're given, and sometimes there's not enough money to do or provide all the services that actually the municipalities or cities might have. So having good corporate partners such as BMO really does help with that because, like I said, we do support our customers. We're in communities as much as possible, and we're bringing events like this to life. And this is really important to all of our customers, especially our Indigenous customers.
Clearly you are very passionate and very knowledgeable about all of this. So is there anything we didn't talk about that you would want to add?
I just want to say thank you to Ontario Soccer as well. I know you're doing most of the work here. You're bringing all the professional coaches in to support all of our customers here in Thunder Bay. And we want to say thank you, Miigwech.
Well, thank you. It's our pleasure.